In our last video, we performed the structural design for this building and for the Raft foundation. In this video, I'll be showing you the structural detailing for this particular full building, and we will be using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 detailing template to now detail for this particular building, where I'll be showing you how to detail the right connection for the reinforcement between the toe slab, the beam, and the slab, how they're going to connect together. Using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 2026 𝔼𝕚𝕚 version, I'll be showing you the right detail following our building on beam raft foundation here, and then I'll be walking you through this particular foundation detailing for the raft, and also for the sections, as you can see here, showing the full detail section and all and everything that they will need for the construction. And I'll also dive in to show you the structural detailing for the slab the right way, putting in all the lappings and all the principle for lap and everything, and then also the connection for the reinforcement for the toe and the beam with the slab. You can see how they are connected at like a stem, using a stem system principle, which I'll show you all that, because a good drawing, a good design, and poor detailing can still collapse a structure. So I will show you all the principles that you need to perform the detailing of this particular building that I showed you, and also for the columns, how you are meant to detail the column base and the column section using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 2026 detailing. You can see a proper detailing here. Let's now dive into the full detailing for this building that I just showed you, which we did yesterday for the Raft foundation design, knowing that this is a real life project we are working on. Note that our Ekidel mentorship discount ends in 4 days time, which is 50% discount, ends in 4 days time. For you to enroll that, you can check on the link below the description and then enroll for that. And if you want the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 template 26, you can also check the description and then download that. Okay, that is fine. It's not free and it's not that expensive. See you on the video. So yesterday we performed the structural analysis and design for this building, focusing on the raft foundation, which we are done, and then we are now going to perform the structural detailing for this building, and we are going to start with the foundation. We will be using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 detailing template to perform this structural detailing, so that we can be able to get a standard structural detailing for this project. Then we are going to export it using the protastructure, which we have already done so far on most of our videos. Now, once you're done with your design, which we finished yesterday, and you've seen your reinforcement, we then proceed to the structural detailing using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚, which works with what? AutoCAD. Now, this is the detailed drawing that was exported from the protastructure through the detail and then down here to AutoCAD. Now, you cannot use this to present to your clients or for like building, because it is not cleaned up and most of the detailing here is not correct, which you can see, and you need to now optimize this design and this drawing, and that is where 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 comes into play. So this is the Raft foundation detailing. We can see here F beam, which means foundation beam, and yesterday we used 800 depth of beam for our rafts, and then you can see the sidebars and everything here is out there, and you can see the bar bending schedule, but we are not going to optimize it now using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 detailing template. Okay, that is fine. This is the column schedule, which you're going to use for the column. So we use this for our column detailing using the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 template. So I will then go now and then open the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 template. So if you already have the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 template located inside your document folder, if you already have it, if you don't have it, you can go to our Ekidel store just below this video description. You will see the link to like get this 2026 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 template. You can get that from there, and it will be sent to your mail automatically. So once you have that, you then open this just like this now. So on opening it now, you will see the interface of 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚 template here. Now on this interface now, I will launch this. You can see that it has different tabs. Each of these tabs have different templates, and we are dealing with what? A beam raft foundation. So we come to here that says beam raft foundation here, and then click on here to open this up. Okay, that's fine. So wait for it now to open up on the on the CAD file, AutoCAD. Now this works for any version of AutoCAD, either 2027, 22, 2010, any version at all. So once the stone bridge, can see here, once it opens like this now, you will see a sample here showing you a guide on how you are meant to detail, and then how your raft beam foundation is meant to look like. So this is a sample that you are meant to follow. Now we will then head back to the other side here, which is here where we expected our drawings. These drawings are not optimized, as you can see that. So I will come now, copy all this like this now, highlight this, and then I will then right click here and I'll say copy. Okay, so I'll come now and I'll say copy on this place now, copy from here, and open the Stonebridge template interface here. So I'll open this up now, and then inside this box that you're seeing here, I'll come and paste it inside here like this. Come now, click here and then paste. Now once you paste it now, automatically the Stonebridge will help you to optimize most of the drawings. Just allow it to paste. So we come now and then paste this here carefully. So once you paste this now carefully here, you allow it to like finish up what it is doing. So once it is done, it has helped to optimize most of the beams. As you can see that the beams now is optimized compared to what you have here before. So this is the one that came from Pota, and this is the one that's optimized. All this text now cannot be readable and also printable. Okay, that is fine. Then we will then come and do what optimize also for our beam dimension. I said that it is not dimensioned very well. If you look at the sample of the Stonebridge, they are showing you how your beam section is meant to look like. For example, this is the beam section here. You can see the text is appearing well. So this is the way it will look, and not this other way here. So once you have pasted this here, what you do now is to do what, click on one of them. Okay, right click and say select similar. Now once you've done that, now scroll back and then deselect this one so that it will not be among what you're doing. Okay, hold your shift key and then deselect this, and you have only this. Then type a shortcut CH and then press enter, and that will open up where we can change that to optimize to what we have. Instead of doing it one after the other, Stonebridge helps you to do what, make it more easier and faster. So we then come now and look at this. Look at any of the section like this. Let me start with the raft beam, which we have here, and then come here now, click on this theme style and then choose. You see STB beams. This one, STB beam dimension. This is the one we are going to use. So I'll then click on STB beam dimension now. Now once you put your hand here to pick the beam dimension, notice that the dimension will change. Can you see that they have changed? For example, if I take my hand off again, you see that here has changed from 4.5 to this. Here has changed from 225 to that value. Here is already 800. If I come again now to come and change here, which is the right one, that will change. Just watch, it will change. Now when it changes, do not be panicked. Now what you do to like control this is the scale factor you like added when you are exporting your drawing from the Pota detail into this place. Now for me, I used 35 scale what 35 to like bring in my beams. So I use scale 1 to 35 for all my beam details. So you can see that they have all changed. Here was meant to be 150 by 600, but now we are having a different value, and these things have all changed. So once you pick this, don't click on anywhere. Don't go and click on escape. What you do is to come again. Now scroll down here, scroll down like this, and come to this place that says primary unit here. You see dim scale linear here that says 0.5. If you imported your drawing using the custom scale of 25 that is there, put this place at 0.5. If you use 50, put it as 1. Okay, 1. But now I use scale 35. I'll put here as 0.7, and then click on anywhere else. that will take it back to the right measurement. You can see that it is now what, 800 by what, 225. That's what we use. And this is also what, 45. Now for it now, for us to now verify this, we've got to measure what is grid line 1 to grid line 6, okay, on the foundation layout. So we then come now, escape this now, and then come to the foundation layout here. This is grid line 1 and grid line 6. So this was that beam that we saw. So we have to measure what, if this will give us what, 4.5 watt meters. Okay, now when you're measuring for a layout, all you do, type D first, enter, and make sure that the dimension line is set for STB dim 100 plan. Okay, then click on what, current, and then say okay. Then let me change this to dimension layer here, dimension lines. Then I will then come and do what, dimension this from grid line 1 to grid line 6. What do we have? You can see that yeah, so currently now this is 500. That shows that this our dimension here on the beam is okay. So we go back now, so we have changed now. You can see that from 1 to grid line 6 is 4.5, correct? And again, you can see the foundation where we are, the same thing. So we have now verified this, and you can see how we have restored this back to back to the required dimension. Okay, that is fine. So the next thing now, we'll proceed now. We have now finished our beams. You just to put them like sheets, just as you are seeing here, to put them on the sheets, like arrange them like this on the sheets. Okay, so but before then, we are going to focus on, first of all, doing the foundation layout, which is the first thing to do here, and the section. Okay, so this part 1 video for this particular detailing is for the foundation layout, to like make it look like this instead of what we have here. This is not nice to like present to a client. So what we'll do now, we have to do what, move this out, separate this from this environment, like from this place, and keep it somewhere here. Okay, that is fine. Now once you've done this now, we then, let me close this, that one here. We then go over to this sample here and bring our sample closer, because this is what we are following. Sorry, not this one. This is the layout we are working with. This is the first thing to do here, like the first drawing. All these ones are like notes, so that can be edited later. So copy this now closer to where we are working, and then keep this here. Now since we have this now, this 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕝 template has been tested print worthy. Okay, so if you use it, it prints your drawing fine and standard. Okay, that's fine. So what to do now, these are the toe slab edges. So just do MA, enter, and match this. Click on this now, and then begin to match this. Now before then, I want to remove all these things from here, because you can see that we don't have it here. We have a separate one from the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕝, which is more readable and standard. So I'll come now, click on this text here, click on this, and click on this like this, and something like again, right click, and then say select similar. Now once I've done that, now I'll come here. I will then come here now. Let me see, come here, click on shift, and then select this one. Okay, select this one, and again I will then come now and then click here, enter. Okay, that is fine. So once I've done that, I'll now do MA and match this again to match the property of what we have here. So match this and then match this. Okay, so just match all the toe slab to have what you have on your sample, just as you can see it on the sample. You match this, so it is just for you replicating what you have on the sample, which makes you not to think of what next to do. All right, so the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕝 helps to optimize your drawing, and also helps you to give you how your drawing is meant to appear as or like a finished drawing. Okay, that is fine. So it gives you a guide. So in this case, again, I'll do this now. So I've done this now. Again, now from the 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕝 now, do we have these lines crossing like this? No, we have it. So you can see that. So it is just a full slab running through. So we can come now, click on this, and then remove all these from our layout here. Okay, that is fine. So after we are done marking all those slab edges that crosses the slab, we then do what, enter to take that off. Then they mostly are are appearing too, so take them off again as can to not have a free flow like this. Again, do same thing here. Click on this and then click on this and then click on this here and then here. That is fine. And then press E, enter. Okay, that is fine. So once you have done that now and then press E enter, final E enter, we now have a like a smooth edges without anything cutting through. We then come again to our sample here. The sample is that we will have to title each of the panels based on the slab. So we also use 200 for our own design. So just copy this right now, copy this from here and then go all the way down to here and then begin to paste on the panel. So we paste this here and then we paste this other one here, telling the person at site that these slabs here are to 200. So we can just paste them on where we have our slabs and paste this here and then paste this here and then paste this here. Now anywhere that is too big, you can choose to click here, right click and then come here and then reduce this K a bit by typing 0.75 and then enter and then copy this again. Now copy or move actually move and then move from here and then keep this here and again copy here, CP or CO, copy from here. We also have it here and then we again, that is all, then here. Okay, that is fine. So we'll keep that and then keep this here and keep this here. And again, let me see, we'll keep this and then keep this here. Okay, that is fine. We can choose to match our party now and match this. Actually, I like this particular scale because this other drawing is looks a bit small. So I will use a smaller scale of that 0.175. Okay, that is fine. So I can do this like this now. Okay, that's fine. Then this and again touch this and then touch this. Okay, that is fine. So once I'm done with that now, I will then move on to tagging of the beams. Okay, to tag the beams. So because we will take off all these ones later, so I'll tag the beams. Then what I can do first is to hide my column names because I don't want to use these ones now. So I'll hide my column name by clicking on this now and then come like this. This is what column I click like this and then says less similar and then I'll zoom back and then shift key and then select this and I'll come now and then type hide. I'll click on this hide now, hide here and then wait for a while for it to now. Okay, hold on for a while. So I will say hide object, so it is now hidden. So on that now we now have a clearer view. We then come to stone again. I can also choose to hide this my grid lines first because I don't need these ones to be showing now. Come again here, type hide. Okay, hide objects and then hide that too. Then now copy my I still have few of them here. Highlight like this and then highlight this one and then this and I'll click here and then I'll say hide. Click here and I'll say hide object, correct. So in that note now, then come and copy the beam here, CP or CO, copy this like this now and then come here and paste this directly here. I'll also reduce this beam test to 0.75. So I'll say scale SC, click on anywhere around here and then type 0.75 and reduce that. That is fine. I'll then copy this now. This will be my beam 1. So I'll begin to name it now according to what we have here. So I'll click here and then name this beam 1. Okay. I want to have it serially. So I'll say copy and then come again here and name this particular one now beam 2. I'll remove this. We didn't take that off earlier. So this will be beam 2. Let me just begin to paste first after I can not choose to what rename. So this will be beam 3 here and then this will be beam 4. So you do it serially as they appear. This will be beam 5 and then this will be beam 6. Okay, and then this will be beam 7 and this will be beam 8 and this will be beam 9. So make sure you do it serially. This will be beam 10 and then this will be beam 11 and this one beam 12 and beam 13. Then the final one here beam 14. I can put it here, beam 14. I'll take off this off now and then so I can choose to number it now. This is beam 14. So I can choose to not number them exactly. Then beam 14. Then touch here. This is beam 13. Come here and put in 13. Come here 13 and then come here. So just number them the same way. Okay, that is fine. So I'll pause the video and then finish up the whole numbering. So this is beam 12. Okay, so we then come now and then name the final one here, which is beam 2, because we are done. This is the last naming that we are currently going to name here, beam 2. So once you have named this now, you can see what you've just done so far. The next thing now, you can see that we have all named all the beams. Next thing now we'll do is to now come here and then bring back our main grid lines. So now have our grid lines appearing like this. So we come now and then say on hide, okay, then say on hide, okay, then allow it to finish up. So now we then have all our this thing now being hidden out like this. We then come now and then click on this, and you can see that this says what utility. So we come back here now and then click on this. So we are going to convert this to what utility, and then this other one too. Click on this one, right click here and then say select similar. So we come now and then click on this and type utility. That's you. It will show. Click on this. Make sure here is the layer. Okay, that is fine. So this all now changes now. Now look at now. There are some grid lines that are not useful. For example, this one here, this grid line 3 is not useful. It's not cutting pointing at anything or column, so we take this off. Okay, that is fine. So we take off all the ones that are only useful on the foundation level here. For example, again, let me see again. This grid line here is not useful. This grid line J, let's see, is not touching anything. Can you see that there is no beam, no column? So leaving it here is of no use, so take it off. So only leave the ones that are very useful. Okay, then we look again. Let's see. Okay, we have looked at all that, then come again here, horizontal ones. This say okay, useful. Then let's see these other vertical ones now. Are they? This one is useful. Now apart from all the ones that are this one now is not also useful. This grid line 8 is not useful because it's not useful for anything. You can see that here nothing, is not pointing at anything, no column, so it's not useful here. Take it off, and let me take this one off too because we'll have a good title there. Then this one now, let's see. Now apart from that, there are some grid lines here that are only useful at one point. So for this one now, this will be causing confusion because they'll be asking, where is this column actually starting from? Is it from this grid line or from this grid line? From our design, we started the column from this grid line. Okay, so this is the point where the load is being transferred. So we are going to do a trim off this one off from here. So do a break. We'll break. So break now. This grid line is only useful within only for this other column here. So in that course now, we will have to trim it off from here. From this point, we trim it off and then go and break it all the way down here. And on that note, we take off this now. Delete that. Okay, that is fine. So you can see that they will then come again here. This grid line 1, we can leave it. All we'll do is to do what? Stagger this one like this. We stagger this like this now and have something like this. Keep like this, come like this, and then pick a point from here to trace like this, and then keep this, and again come like this, MA, come here, keep this one here, right click here, this, then come like this, and then T arrow, trim off this. Okay, that is fine. Can choose to do something like this by stretching backward like this. It's still okay. So on that note now, we have that done. Okay, so we then come again here for this other one too. This other grid line here, grid line 5, is only useful for this. So in that note, we do B arrow, break it from this point all the way down here and take this off from here. E, enter. Okay, sorry, again E, enter. That's fine. Then this grid line 6, where is it useful? Is it useful anything around this down here? No, it's only useful for this particular beam and this column here. So with that note, we are going to remove it by breaking it from this point here and then break it down all the way down here. So when you have so many grids combating like this, it's not nice. So leave only the one that is very useful. So at this point, they'll see grid line 5, but at this point they'll see grid line 6 because grid line 5 is not useful here to be showing here, and grid line 6 is only useful around this region here. So in that course, we are not going to show it here. Okay, that is fine. So once you have done all that, now we then look out for again what about now we have done our vertical ones, which are okay. What about the horizontal ones? Let's see. Another one appears okay, except this one that is too close. So in this one now, this grid line, what we'll do here is to stagger it. We stagger it like this. We stagger one like this. You can stagger this H like this, come up, come here, and then come a trace there, and then have this here. Then copy this, move from here to keeping this here, then extend to this. That is fine. Match property, match this now like this. Okay, that is fine. Then trim off like this, then come here. Then I'll come like this now, MA or MI to mirror. Now before I mirror that, okay, let me just leave the mirror and then do this other one here as of that, mirror that, and then come here, do this like this, keep this here, and again come like this now, then move this and then keep this here, then TR, trim of this, and then like MA, come here, match this like this, correct. That is fine. So once we do this now, let's now hide this particular beam one, because we don't need this for now for this our GA. So we'll hide this one first, and then come like this. This is beam layer, this is beam and this beam label. Come here, 𝔼𝕚𝕚𝕚, and then come like this now. Hold my shift key and hide this one. Okay. Once I've hidden that now, I'll then come now. So sorry, I say hide. Select that. Come like this now and say hide. To show hide, then click on this hide object here. That will be hidden. Correct. Then this column 2, we don't need it 2 for now. So come again here, /similar, and then again highlight, hold H, put your shift key and highlight this one to select that. Again hide again like this, so that you can have a clean one. After we can add those ones later when we are done with that stage. So in this phase now, we then do what? Focus on this other one now here. This one also need to do what? Stagger 2. Although we can choose to use the breakpoint, because this grid line N is not useful. It's only useful from this place to this place. So in that course now, I'll break it up from here all the way down here, and then remove this N here. And again, let me come here again now. This one we can leave it because it's now this other one here. We can choose to leave it because this is okay. I'll break it up from here all the way down here, and then take off this up. Correct. So we have this dimensioning M here and N here. Okay, that is fine. So once you've done this now, then proceed to do what? Dimensioning. So in that note now, make sure you activate your D, enter, and make sure that what is on is the STD dim dimension. If not dimension layout, make sure that this is on, or any of this, either 50, 25, no, but it must be plan. Okay, it must be on plan. So in this case now, I'll say /similar, and I'll do what? Again, click here /similar, and then say sorry, and select comment, then say okay. We then come now and then type dim. Okay, that is fine, and enter. Then dimension from here now all the way down here, and then click on anywhere here. I'll then type then I'll type dim_cont, enter, and I'll call again here, and then click on this, and then click on this, and then click on this, and then this, okay, and then the final one, this. We then come now again dim_line, okay, that's fine, and enter, and again type again from here all the way down here. Okay, that is fine. Click on this, click on this, click on this, and shift this here. That's fine. Again, continue. So do the same thing for this other direction here too, by doing the same thing here, dimensioning this. Keep this here. Move this now to be inside the dimension phase here. Move this backwards like this. Okay, and keep this here. Then type dim_cont, and then continue from that point to here, and then to here, and then to here. So the same thing you dimension for all of them. Now pause the video and then come back when I'm done with this. Okay, so now you can see that we are now done dimensioning all the faces. Then knowing that we have an offset of our toe, we will then come here and do what? Dimension from the toe face down to the face of the beam, so that it can be seen as 500. Then come here and then make sure this is placed at the center of that, and then move this backward like this and keep this here. Now do the same thing for this other direction. Now we can come and do match property and then match this like this to match this to fitting this like this. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that is fine. Again, we can see that we have this dimension here we can choose to match this like this, and then come now and then match this, and then match these two like this. So match this like this, and then this and this. To make this faster, come and look at the layer that was done with this, and then you can see that it is what JN here. Can you see that JN, which is matched to this? So in that note now, you can come now and then type D and then press enter. So when once this shows up like this, then come here while you're on this, click on modify, and then once that shows up, if you want to modify the line to gray, which I love, I can choose to change that, but you can also choose this one, which is also good. Then come to line now as you're on the line here, then come here and then choose gray. Instead of using by layer, you can choose to use color 8 and then say enter, and again here color 8 and then say enter. Come to color 8 here and then say enter, and that will change automatically. Then click on what OK, and then set current and then close. It will change now. All they have changed, okay, which is also good. Yeah, it also prints well. So any of that is also prints well. So once we have achieved this now, next thing now to do now is now to do what, since we have dimensioned this here, also dimension this other one too, which other one, dimension each of the face of the toe, so that they can be able to know anywhere they are seeing it. Then MA enter, you can do this like this, and then match this like this. Then come here, click on this, and then click on this, and then click on this here, and I'll match this now using the toe other one which I already have by clicking on this here, and then come here and click on this other one here. Correct, that is fine. Then come again here, click on this now, and then match also can dimension 1 at the bottom here like this. Okay, keep it here first after I'll match it, and again 1 here just to have a like some kind of distinct of dimensions showing different faces, so they know that all the face are what 500. That's okay. Then match this now, and then click on this match, and then come here, match this, and that is there, and match this, it is there, and then match it, that fits in, and then the final matching, let me see, okay, here is okay, that is now correct. So with this, now can see what we have done so far. We have done this, can shift this off from the grid line here and keep this here. Okay, that's fine. So you can see what we've done so far right now. This is now the complete version of that, which we have made it to look exactly like this. The next phase now is now do what, our column numbering and our beam numbering. Sorry, our column numbering only, that is what is left. And then, but that will be done when we are doing our column detailing, which is here, because it is best to number your column. As soon as you number, you then also do the detailing as you're seeing here. This is the toe and this is the beam. Okay, sorry, this is the Raft slab and this is the beam. You can see how well detailed it is. So this is what we are going to achieve by the end of this drawing. Okay, that is fine. So the next thing now is now for this Raft slab section. So for us to achieve this, we come like this now and copy this section symbol that we have here like this. Copy this, and then also copy this one, CP or CO to copy, and then press enter and copy this across to this other side. You can choose to keep it here first. Now I can choose to copy. I want to scale this down because this joint is more smaller than this one. I'll scale it down by 0.75. Just type scale SC, enter, and then type this here and type 0.75. Okay, that is fine. That's okay. Then come again now. I can choose to copy this now like this. Move it. I'm not copy. Move this from here. Or I want to cut my section from here and keep this section cut in here. Type XL, enter, H, enter, and then have a trace of this, and then move this one again here. Move from the point of this place point here, and then come now and then keep this particularly here. Then take off this line. We now have a section here, so I will then come now and then copy this other section which you have here as a sample. No need for you to like for it to now go and start brainstorming what to do. Then now come now and then I can choose to keep this particularly here. Now before I keep this here, as I keep this here now, I have to type XL, enter, V, enter. Now from where my lines are cutting, I'm cutting from this direction like this. You can see my hair is cutting, so I'm going to bring out these points out by clicking on this and then clicking on this, and then clicking on it will cut through this beam. I'll click on this beam grid line. It will cut through here again. I'll bring this out, and it will cut through this final one, bring this out. Correct, that is fine. So in this phase now, I'll then come now and click on my toe slab, move this now, move from my toe slab edge here, which I have here, onto this toes my own here. Now my own toe slab is 500, why this one sample that is here is 1000. So what do I do? I'll do what I have to do, what stretch it backward to what 500, so it could be here I can change to what 500. So I'll come now and do what highlight like this, and then hold my shift key and then select this one and then type X, that's X, enter, click on this particular point here, okay, and then move it backward by, okay. You can also, because basically they are not going to dimension this for you, like to dimension at site, just to have a clearer printing. Just don't do all that. Come here now and change this basically to 500. Yeah, this is more easier to like do. So come here and change to 500 to what we have to our own. Then again here, let me just take this off now, just keep this here like this. So after this our beam here, after this our edge toe slab, we then have this is our point of what grid line. So and here is grid line 1. So I'll come here and call here grid line 1, change it to what grid line 1, okay, to grid line 1, and again make sure it is at the center. Then from my grid line 1 to the next phase, with the to the next one I have here, this is grid line what? This is grid line 5. You can see that what is their distance. I'll come and measure that from grid line 1 to grid line 5. What is their distance? 4200. So I'll come now and I'll remove this one. I have only how many beams? I have 1 beam, 2 beam, and then 3 beam, which you can see here. This line cuts through 1 beam, 2 beam, 3 beam. So I'll do what? I'll take off this one. I'll move this beam log here and into this and keep this here first. Then remove this particular one entirely like this and then say enter. And again, I can choose to now do J enter, join this together like this, and right click, join here again, J enter, and join here again, and then I can choose to explode this or just move this like this, and then or take off this first and then join this by using J enter, J like this, and then enter that, correct. Now I can choose now come here, move this like this, not move but stretch actually, and then stretch this to join like this. That is fine. Then I can choose to now click on this my tool line which I have joined already, click here, and then type T arrow, enter, and trim off this one that was passing here and here too. The way that's fine. Then also this one too should also go off. So to do this, I will type T arrow and trim off this entirely. Come here, click on this and cover this up like this. Then come here, there's a sand here, click on, then cover this up like this. That is fine, correct. They are all meeting now. Then here now I will do what now? I will come here. We remove this entirely like this. Here too, remove this too, and then since I have 2 beams and that distance is what 4200, I don't want to draw to scale, because so I'll just come now, do like this, dimension from here to beam to grid line 5, and keep this here. I will change this now to 4200. Okay, that is fine. And again, here is grid line 5, change it to grid line 5, and again come here. What is the next grid line? The grid line here is grid line 10. Can you see that where this line is cutting? Grid line 10. So this is the last one, grid line 10. I will go and confirm the distance of that grid line. So change it first to like 10 first and make sure it is aligning at the center. Move this backward like this and keep this here. Then come now and then click from grid line this to grid line 10. That gives you 5100. So I'll come again now. I'll take off this entirely like this now. I can choose to move this out and keep this here first, and then type DCO, then click here, and then do this. Yes, that's fine. Then here is 5100. So I'll change this now to 5100. Okay, 5100, just to have a site, like a site, because since 500 is bigger than this one, I want to have a clearer side view. So I can do what do something like this, I can choose to remove this one first by moving this backward like this. Okay, first. Now I want to do what? Stretch, so that this one will be showing bigger instead of the 4-2 showing bigger. I'll stretch this like this now by doing something like this. Okay. This one now we need to do something here. So what I'll do now, highlight like this. Okay. Again here, and then move this like this, and then move it a bit so that 5-1 can be bigger than the 4-2, because like in reality it is that way. Then move this like this now, move it from here, stretch it backward like this, and keep this here. Correct. So again now I will click on this now like this. Now T arrow, trim on this, then hold my shift key, click on this one here again. Sorry, click back on here, click here, and then bring this thing back here. Okay, then again I will hold this tool like this, T arrow, and then trim off this excessive one here, and again this other line here too should go off. Then we then have this J, join this, type J and join these two together like this. Zoom this up, right click, and then that is fine. Again, click on this and click on this, T arrow, trim off this now excessive one here, and again here, that is fine. Then highlight like this, click here, move here, and then keep this one here. Again, click here, okay, move here, and then keep this one here, that is fine. Then we then come now, and then escape, click this on this one now, click here, and then keep this one here. Again now click on this box here and highlight this box like this, type T arrow, and then enter, and trim off this excessive one that entered here. Correct, that is fine. Then we then come now, this beam depth is 800, so I'll do what now, click on this and then type 800 here, type 8 here, CP and Control A, Control C, and then enter. Come here again, where is that one again? Here, change this again here, click on this, open it up, and then type change it to Control A, Control V, that is fine. And again, that is all. These ones are normal, 200. Then here to change to 500. Okay, correct, 500 here. The natural ground level, this is a residential building, so 450 is okay, although they can change it at site. Then in that course now, 200 for my slab, okay, which is here. Then from this to this, 8 and 650. So right, we need to know the depth of our beam fully, because this is our beam here. This hole now shows our beam. So if this is 200, which is the slab, the beam it should be 600, because 200 then together makes up the whole this. So here now will be first of all 800. So if here is 800 now, which is the overall depth of beam plus the slab, 800. Now 800 minus this is 600, minus again here, this gives me what? This gives me 400. So this will be 400 here. So that if you add all together all the total depth of the beam, because the beam starts from here and then all the way down here, okay, that is fine. So this is now 800 divided, which is already showing here. Then this is already also showing here. Then we then come now, what again that is left, everything now is captured. We can choose to do what, come here, move this like this, okay, that is fine, and then keep that there. Then everything now is here, should be shown what, SS, I think it's X here, yes, correct. So I can come now, remove this here, take this off. So we have transferred. Then here now also remove this here, take this off too. Tension need here should be 800 to 800. If here is 800 now, and here is 200, here is already, let me see here, this is, if here is 800, here is 20% of 450, so that gives us what, that gives us 800. Let me do that, 800 minus, sorry, 800 minus 450 minus 200. This gives, yeah, here I'm going to give us one, but I'm not going to dimension this like this. Instead of doing this, I can just choose to do what, ignore this one here. Okay, that is fine, and just leave this way. This is okay. As here will be 150, because if we add all together, that gives you what, 800. Okay, that is fine. But on this face, but this is okay. I can just remove this one too. Actually, just keep this like this. Correct. So on that note, now we have done all these. This is the and the blinding. Everything is okay here. This I need to do what, need to collapse back by mixing together like this. Come here and then join like this. That is fine. So we are done with this section now. I can see that. We then come now, MA enter, and then match this right now like this to fit in this, and then this, correct? So I can fit in on this on same dimension. Again, match these two to fit in this. Here, this one is separated, so I'll come now, dimension this one again. I want to have the same similar dimensions, so come here, dimension like this. Keep this first, then dimension this like this. Okay, then highlight like this, delete, change it to 500. Okay, 500, that is fine. Take off this line, take off this other line here, delete, and then you can choose to position this up a bit like this. Copy this CP or CO, copy this from here, okay, all the way down to this other side now, and then keep this and then highlight like this to remove this other one here. Delete this, delete this, delete this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So in this course now, we are done with this particular one. Then move this now like this, move it now, and then come and keep it closer to the drawing. Keep it here first, move this one out from this face, keep this one here, and then move this, copy this particular layout, this stuff here, copy this, and then come here, and then keep this here, then move this now from here like this, and then keep this directly here, keep this at the center first. Now we need to zoom this one backward because it is too big, like for the drawing. So a good sheet meant to fit in with the drawing. So I'll come now and scale this backward, scale it back first by 0.75 that we're using. Okay, then arrange it again, arrange it here, come here, arrange this. It's still too big for me, it's still big. So because a good drawing should be able to fit in inside the, like you should like fit on the drawing and not to have too much gap. So I'll come again now, zoom in by and scale by 0.9. okay, again come here, move this backward and move again. Correct, this is okay now for me. Now I'll come now and then copy this now, CP or CO, copy this and then keep this directly here. Okay, then remove this one now. So on that note now, I can see what we have so far. Correct. So we come now and then place this inside here. If it's not entering properly, we can choose to now escape first and then adjust this again a bit by adjusting this like this, by moving this like forward like this. All right, move this a bit like this, and then have a clearer there. Send this back again like this. Keep this around here, and again move this again like this. Move this and then keep this here. Correct. Then come back to this place now, copy this like this, copy this, this is the note, copy this note, copy from this point edge here and then to this other edge here. Now once you paste this note here, you come here and then edit your notes. In this case now, I use a reinforced concrete cover for beams. Since it's a foundation, I use 50 for my design, so I come here and update that foundation and cover for foundation 50, and then for slab to 50 because this is a foundation 50. Then is 2025, correct, that's fine. Steel so and so 410, yes I use 410. Blinding concrete shall be grade of 20 years, correct. All reinforcement lapping so and so 50 times D, correct, that's fine. Reinforcement length balance, yeah, that's fine. And again yeah, then slab thickness is shall be correct, 200, okay, yes, that's fine. So right now this is a good note for that, so just leave this here. So you can see that how we have now completed this particular one here now. Okay, the next thing now we'll move on to is now to do our beaming. to now put our beam to sheet. So right now we are now done completely for this here. So copy this now, move this now, and then place this here, okay, and then begin to now place copy this now again, copy this now and start before the sheet 1, copy this and then place this here. Correct. So right now we have just established the first one, which is the layout for the raft. Next thing is now we do what? Do our beam, placing the beams on the sheet. This, you can see that. So place these beams now on the sheets. Okay, that will be on the part 2 of this video. See you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye then. Yeah.